An hour, 10 minutes that way, an hour, 10 minutes back, and then another hour to Burger King. I was making burgers, man. Almost killed me. Bruce the Patriot, you should at least drop some information of where these rides are, for we, the peasants, can attempt to buy one of these classics before they rot to nothing. But I guess you're not a true car guy. Before I'm a true car guy, I'm trying to live. G'day everyone, Daniel O'Grady, WasabiCars, and I think I'm about to explain lots of stuff, like why WasabiCars is as frustrating for some people, and a whole lot of the backstory and why WasabiCars is what it is at the second. And I posted this picture, and I just wanted to say that I'm like a nature photographer. I see interesting stuff, I take photos and show the world. But of course, on the other side, there's people who are chasing cars for projects, chasing parts, contact details, locations, etc., etc. But these things are really super hard for me to tackle, and I'm gonna go into each and every one of those things right now because, well, you guys need to know, or I also got to communicate these things, right? But I'm just a poor communicator. And I don't mean pork communicator. Okay, so a couple things. Let's go down here to Sheldon Cooper, and I do apologize if I have, if you are being sort of like serious, not serious, like sarcastic. If you are, I apologize. I am notorious at not picking up on the nuances in text. I'm not the first, and I'm not being sarcastic. I consistently get back at people. And they're like, dude, like, whoa, consistently. So I do apologize for that, and no one vilify any of these comments as well. Just Sheldon Cooper says, in other words, geez, matey, don't ask you for sugar honey iced tea. And by the way, I love to swear, just not on video. Okay, Mr. DOG, that could be cool. I mean, it could be cool. I'm not sure. So why not ask me for stuff more than on what I'm doing? Because what you do know, what all of you do know, or you have access to publicly, is I've put out 59 videos last year, and each of them, well, let's say they average 5 minutes each. I mean, okay, well that stacks up to not a great deal, but I'll tell you how much time it took me to put into that, to create that. So at the moment, I'm working far, far away from my house, and oh my god, this is gonna... I could talk about so many things. It's got to come out, eh? So currently I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, and then I drive a 3-hour round trip to work. And I finish work at 5 p.m, so then there's another hour and a half if you follow me. And I get home, if 6:30, 7 o'clock, if I have to stop at a shop, the post office, it adds, whatever. I literally walk in the door, say hello to my kids who are sitting there with their freaking devices. I walk upstairs, try to make a post for the socials. So I try to post one every day. But literally, I have to go to bed within 2.5 hours of me walking in the door every day. So that I've managed to make a video every week, for me, it's a dead set miracle. And then comes Saturday. Saturday, all day, I make the video for Saturday night. Sunday, I actually get a day off. Likely, my kids are playing tennis somewhere around northern Japan. I actually am not seeing my family, who live in this house, who I'm paying for. Oh, my salary goes to my wife. 100% of my salary goes to my wife. That's why I do YouTube. Now, I'll tell you why 100% of my salary goes to my wife. I'll tell you why I'm doing YouTube. Teaching English in Japan, all of the companies do things that look like wage theft. Never have I ever received a full month's pay for 12 months of work. Ever. It used to be 4 months out of the year that my salary was cut. And in the last year, it's been only 2 months of my salary that is cut. Now, this puts pressure on the family. There's no pocket money. There's no pocket money for me because of the pressure of the salary side of things. Oh, and just as I quickly jump in, why am I working 3 hours away when there are schools all around me? If I change company, I will lose my pension contributions, pension and health insurance. So I could change company. I could work way less hours every day. I could do more. I could even chase parts, but I need those other things for the future. Okay, so yeah, no pocket money. So I'm earning, sorry, you don't care about my money, but I will get back to the car side of things in just a sec. Oh my God, I need a freaking sip. So, no pocket money. So I do YouTube. Now YouTube for me is a couple things. It is income. I'm not even kidding. It's like regularly, I probably get, I can't say, it's in the rules, I can't say specifically what I get, but let's just say, with the money I get on a regular day, it's enough for a cheap lunchtime meal. And when I put out a video on a Saturday, the Saturday spikes up, and it's still a meal, but it's a decent meal. So I'm getting a meal's worth of income each day from YouTube. And then I also do Patreon, and I feel bad. I promised extra content. And from 2020, I've got some content. I'm going to do giveaways. I honestly, I literally stay away from Patreon because of how bad I feel. But 2020, which is now, I've got to get back on that. And I got, so WasabiCars for me is me teaching myself how to do stuff, skills relevant for the age we live in. So I'm learning how to make videos, post to socials, and the things that you learn on the edges. I put myself in that position. So yeah, it's not worth my while. So why was I working at Burger King? I was 2 years ago. I was teaching again, a different place. An hour 10 minutes that way, an hour 10 minutes back, and then another hour to Burger King. I was making burgers, man. Almost killed me. That was to get money to visit my family in Australia. Sorry, we are way off the track. 7 minutes, wow. Don't ask you, okay. Now, don't ask me, because what I've learned is dealing with the Japanese people, they're world famous for being xenophobic. Like, they're not into strangers. Do I look like a stranger? I'm not even like a Japanese stranger. I'm a foreign stranger. They notoriously hard to deal with. Now, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, you went to Japan, you met some nice people. Whatever. Maybe there was context for them to be friendly, or maybe they were genuinely friendly. Good on you. But 9 out of 10, prickly, difficult. I don't want to put me in that position. Also, thank you, buddy, who had a rotary, freaking Luce rotary coupe. He wanted me to run around Japan, and when I said, look, chase parts, and I said, oh, geez, can you throw us a few bucks? Never heard from the guy again. Thank him. So, just ingrates, basically. So dealing with people. Yeah, and then the time. Like, okay, let's just say another suggestion. Buy cars. Sell parts. Where do I put them? How do I buy them? Or whatever. The time it takes to put stuff in boxes. Put stuff on eBay. Take photos. List. Man, I want to get back to teaching myself some skills. Making videos. Do the repetitions. And then to the I think I answered everything. I hope so. Now the last one. Bruce the Patriot, you should at least drop some information of where these rides are, for we, the peasants, can attempt to buy one of these classics before they rot to nothing. But I guess you're not a true car guy. Before I'm a true car guy, I'm trying to live. Drop some information. That's just what I need. Let's get foreign people, that's you lot, that's you foreigners, ringing up Japanese places, hassling these local companies. And if, let's just say, one person does speak English, how did you find out about this place? Oh, I saw it in a WasabiCars video. Wow. That's the sort of thing I would love everyone in northern Kyushu to learn about. WasabiCars gives us hassle by telling everyone where cars are, and we're getting phone calls and harassment. That's what I need. If that happens, there's no videos, because word goes around that this a-hole will, get you hassled by foreigners. Guess what? Did I not mention they're xenophobic? These are businesses. They've got things to do. They don't need to be dealing with you. If it's sitting in their yard, they get harassed by people in Japan knocking on their doors, and they want to be harassed by you in America. Hey, g'day, mate. Hey. They don't want that. They don't want that, mate. And I don't want to make that hassle if there's no WasabiCars videos. Guess what? None of us learn about. None of us get to see the sad R32 skylines, because this will stop. Now, Mr. Car Guy Lover that you are, Bruce, if you got nothing to cry about on YouTube, will you be happy then? So am I not a car guy? There's lots of car guys. I'm not on the tools. I'm not on the spanners. But I'm a car guy. How do I make 960 videos over the last 8 years? How do I do that if I'm not a car guy? I think I said everything. Everyone, thanks so much. Everyone, for the most part, you're all awesome. Really. But I mean, it's always, some people who fly in but I'm a bad communicator. So actually, I'm not hating on Bruce and Sheldon. I just think I don't communicate well enough, to be honest. So I literally do put that on me. But basically, that's what's happening in my world. And thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.